to see if we get some characters to tune in. I might just be that nobody wants to watch my channel. Talking about all these rappers. You get their feelings hurt. GS, no filter. Isaac Perez. What's up, babe? Vic, good to see you. So I ran the live a second ago, but I didn't change it from private to public. So I was like, man, it's been like 2 minutes and nobody's tapped in. That was why. There better be no baby oil. No, it is not baby oil. It is vegetable oil. Oakland, everything. That's right. The devil. Hey, what's up, brother? Good to see you. I did get your text, and no, I haven't had a chance to catch up on that. So, what I'm doing tonight, right? What's up, Junior R? Vic, I see you. Is a pretty simple meal. I haven't made this before, but I have some frozen chicken, right? And frozen chicken in the Instapot. What's up, Machete? Good to see you, man. It's been a minute. So, frozen chicken in the Instapot is the way to go, right? You don't have to defrost it first or anything else. Marciano, hey, gracias. And so that's what I'm doing, right? Because that's what I had. I went and got some vegetables. I'm gonna throw those in right now. These are my peppers and my onions. I got all my seasonings in here because ain't nobody drinking wine over here, and I had to have a place to put it all together. If uh, if I wasn't using frozen chicken, then I would season the meat, right? But because it's frozen, you can't really season it. And so I'm tossing all this in here. A lot of people with Instapots, they worry about the burn notice, right? If you know, you know, um, which is legit. But when you lose a lot of vegetables, right? Uh, hey, what's up, Miss D? Good to see you. Hey, gracias, Machete. I feel good, bro. Honestly, I feel good. And so, when you use a lot of vegetables, uh, you don't need a lot of water, right? So, I'm gonna saute these for a few minutes. I doubled up on the vegetables for the recipe, uh, just to add a little more, right? Because I like it. Outlaw Nation, I see you, homie. Um, and so it's just a couple red peppers and a couple green peppers cut up. And then in this glass right here, right, the seasoning, just got some dried oregano, some paprika. Oh, look, fun fact, something I learned today. Make sure you guys hit the like too, please. We got 48 people watching and only 7 people like it. That would help me out a lot. I appreciate it. Uh, so the recipe called for sweet paprika, right? And I got smoked paprika. But I was like, what is sweet paprika? So I'm at the store and I'm looking through the aisles and I call Jasmine, my daughter, and I'm like, hey, mama, look up there and see if we have sweet paprika. She's like, no, I never heard of that. And so I Googled it because I wasn't seeing it in the store either. Sweet paprika is just paprika. So you have smoked and you have regular. But some people call regular sweet. And I was like, man, I wish they would have made this less complicated for an unsophisticated guy like me. But so be it. So we're just, here, I guess since I'm cooking, I should show you. So just mixing up these vegetables. Gonna have them in here for probably, 3-4 minutes. These onions will fall apart, right? They're not gonna stay like that. And get them all nice and sauteed. And then what I'm gonna do is just put the chicken right on top of it. I got it on a saute function on hot. And that's it. It's really pretty simple. And then I just got this bag of frozen chicken from Walmart, boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Because honestly, I had a couple already, and breasts and thighs cook different, so you don't want to mix them if you can avoid it, right? The ramen noodles? Oh, that's, come on now. I'll, I'll stay with ramen noodles too. My freezer is empty. You are absolutely right. The struggle is real. But but the kids get fed, right? And then I'm thinking about making this stuff. I love these, man. The suddenly salads. What's up, Shalik Johnson? Is that how you say it? I I really love these, and so I'll probably make some of that too. But I want to get this situated first, and once I throw the chicken in there and set it to cook for like 12 minutes, then I'll just leave it alone, you know. And so yeah, it's easy peasy. I'm from San Francisco, California, man. Originally, I've been all throughout the Bay Area. At this precise moment, I'm in Elk Grove in the South Sacramento area, and I split my time between here, where my kids are, and Nevada, right? Like just kind of east of Reno, where my lady is. Uh, Most of the time, she comes down here with me, but this time, just because the schedules and how things played out, she went ahead and stayed back. So I miss her terribly, and I look forward to seeing her on Sunday night, Monday morning. But yeah, we'll let this keep browning a little bit, right? Want the onions to get a little bit brown. Like I said, it's hard because I doubled it, and so it's pretty full. But but like I said, it helps because then the water from the vegetables and then the fact that it's frozen chicken getting thrown in there will you know will work it out, right? Uh, 55 here on the NorCal coast, doing a great job. I appreciate that. Pantera 56. Buenas noches, saludos y mis respetos a todos. That's right. Are you going to do one of the Heine from Tulare County, but much respect from Orange County, Garden Grove? I'm not sure about the Heine from Tulare County story, bro. Um, Thought on the Great Pelican Bay escape. Uh, I have some thoughts about what happened in Folsom. I was gonna do a video about it. I did a little homework. There's some bad information out there that I caught in a couple of videos, and I almost fell for it too. But uh, the idea that this dude is that one of the guys only had 2 years to do, that's just not accurate. Um, the the South Sider from San Jose, no, he has 6 years left on an attempted murder beef. Still unfortunate, but I'll cover more of that in an actual video. Uh, but I was gonna do that earlier. It's just, when I'm with the kids, the day kind of gets away from me sometimes. You know, Denver May, good to see you. And so, Hunter from Tulare story don't ring the bell. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, the one who left her kids so she can get like lip filler or some shit like that. Yeah, I don't. Um, I don't. I don't think I'll do a story about that. I feel like it's been. Uh, it's been talked about, and I don't know what else there is. Saw something about a CEO took a psychologist hostage over the parole officer's thing. Wow. So I will say, yesterday I posted it on my Instagram. Yesterday, my son and I went to the Heights, right, to go get haircuts. Because a very good friend of mine, Nate Dog 916, his son has opened up a barbershop in North Highlands, or in that area, and so that's my son's favorite barber, right? He finally found one he likes. So even though it's like 45 minutes away, we tap in on the regular, and so on our way up there yesterday, there was big CDCR buses, and I seen it from a distance on the freeway, and I told my son, I was like, those are prison transport buses. And he was like, really? And as we got closer, it was a bunch of correctional officers standing on an overpass, and they had the black CDCR flag and the American flags, and I'm guessing they were out there on behalf of the uh, the deceased parole officer. But I was like, man, Like, ain't you guys on the clock? Don't you? You out here protesting on the freeway, but you got people dying left and right in prison from not necessarily them, but their leadership's negligence. You know, I try not to blame the frontline COs, but uh, come on now, right? So I did see that. Like I said, I posted a picture on the IG. Kick Rocks, there's plenty of peeps from NorCal in here. That's true. That's true. Thoughts on Renegade Media. Man, I hope everybody wins. I hope everybody wins. Um, I'm down at 40 ounce ASAP. Good Lord. The Yarda needs you, and too much misinformation being put out there. What's up, Rick James? Good to see you. Joseph Brodsky. Leave more on the top. The dead parole officer used to be a SEAL. Makes sense. Oh, is that right? Yeah, I haven't even really looked into that one. I figured it kind of. Friend said parole officer was about creating winners. Yeah. Pacquiao or Barrios? I don't follow boxing that close, but the Pacquiao name is a lot more familiar to me, so I'd go that route. Um, are you going to be at Home Depot tomorrow? Nope. Nope. I don't really have a need to be over there. Um, my son said that's a stupid question. Oh, no disrespect, of course. No disrespect, but it's just repeating what the boy said. Let me drop these in here. One. You know what? We're gonna put them like this. I got to fit like 6 of them in here, so. Let me see. Do that. What's that? 3. Okay. And this is why I had to go buy a new bag, because I only had 3 in there. We eat more than that. So now we'll put some smaller ones in here. 4, 5. Let's get a bigger one than that. There we go. Let's go to it. Alright. Perfect. So we got those. And then we close this up and put it back in the freezer. Jasmine's been pressing me to go live. You guys have been on our channel for a long time. You're probably pretty familiar with her. She's been pressing me to go live. And then she goes and jumps in the shower just as I'm getting on the live. I was like, how soon is that? Make sure that this is closed. Make sure it's sealed. Is that sealed? Can't read it. Yep, sealed. Close that. And we're going to pressure. We'll do manual. We'll do 12 minutes. That is. Oh, wait. Shit, hold on. What I didn't do is put the seasoning in. You can't do that. There we go. Give it one more mix up. Yeah. There we go. Yep. Love it. Excuse me. Now we'll do that. And manual. Manual 12 minutes. Yeah. Alright, and that's it, man, for dinner. But it's pretty simple. That's why I love the Instapot. You know, it's you could throw frozen boneless chicken in there. You know, you can do a lot of stuff. What's up, C-Dubs Burner? I see you. Cecil Collier, need more than 1 box of chili. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Rascals Park Vietnamese. What? What am I missing right here? Hold on. Salute. Cooking for your future waiter husband. No, I got a current lady that's bad as a motherfucker. So, let's see. I didn't know you were into Asian guys host. I don't. Air fryers like grown ups, easy bake oven. Yes, I really like air fryers too. So, the issue with the air fryer over here is that the digital display, like some of those lights are burnt out, so you can't understand what you're looking at. But the air fryer that I got at the house in Nevada uh, is very good. And I'll be honest, I wasn't real into cooking um, before, right? I got into it when I became a single father during the virus in particular, and it was just too expensive to eat out. You know, you got three growing kids, man. A trip to McDonald's, fuck around, cost you $60. You know, and so I said we gotta figure out something better than this, right? This ain't cutting it. And I still got into cooking, and my kids were into it. They're not so much into it now. Jasmine still cooks a little bit. Kayla makes her own food. You know, she's on a health food kick, and so she kind of does her own thing. Uh, but you know, years ago when they were a little younger, they were real into baking and cooking, and so it was fun because it became a family thing that we could do together, and and that's always valuable. Um, and then also it's just a lot more affordable, and I wound up getting into it. I wound up really liking it, and I got away from it in recent years. Uh, just in large part, really, because my lady cooks. She cooks very well, and so Um, our kitchen was kind of small in Nevada. It was a little difficult to navigate, and so I just sort of took a step back and let her, drive that car. Uh, but I enjoy it, and she enjoys it, when I cook, and so I'm kind of starting to get back into it a little bit. Again, because of financial necessity, but it's also just healthier, and like I said, I enjoy it. Um, but that's how I got started cooking, you know, out here. And yeah, Instapot and air fryer, man, saved my life. I bought both of them during the virus, and man, we was cooking up all kinds of stuff, all kinds of stuff. Set it and forget it. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Sorry, no tortillas. Do you like Pokemon? No. I played the Pokemon Go game on mobile when it came out. First, I made fun of a bunch of people playing it because I thought they looked like idiots, and then I found myself looking like an idiot walking through the park playing it also. But that lasted like a month, you know. Um, any kind of games like that, I don't stay plugged in with. But then now my kids are of the age where they don't really care about Pokemon cards anymore either. What's up, Ty? XP videos. Hold the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit. C-Dub, I need me a turbo crock pot.
Do it.
Huh?
Grab the camera.
I'm holding the camera. It's the phone.
Do this to the camera, like this.
For what?
Do it.
Wait, hold on. My son's telling me to do something, but I feel like I'm getting pranked. Hold the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit. And what do you say?
Hold it with your left hand. And
Okay. And just do this?
Yeah.
Okay. Now what happens?
You'll see.
Okay.
Probably not.
Probably nothing, huh? Probably just look like an idiot. Okay, fair enough. You cook great, babe. Why, thank you. Tulsa, Oklahoma City 918, bro. Brother, good video on YouTube. Good luck, homie. Hang out. I appreciate that. Thank you, bro. The main question is, when did you get into Transformers? Uh, Not modern Transformers. What's up, Carl James? Rascal graduated from culinary school in Pelican Bay. I did. I can cook on a light like a motherfucker. That's Yep, I sure can. Uh, I got some bomb recipes for you, bro. I cook every day. Hey, man, shoot them. Shoot them. I love my enamel Dutch oven. The Dutch oven, that's those are the pots, right? Wait, let me see if this is what you're talking about. I think it is. That's a Dutch oven, right? Or something like that. Let me see. Did I put everything where I gotta put these spices up? I'm gonna take these spices back to Nevada with me. That's what I'm gonna do. Uh, let's see. Yep. Oh, I was gonna make this pasta too. Let me ask my son. Elijah, what do you think? Should I make this pasta also? The ranch and bacon? But I'm really talking to you.
Ranch and bacon?
It's ranch and bacon flavor.
It's super good.
Yeah.
Make this as a side, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that. Um, I've made this stuff 100,000 times, and honestly, I still need recipes. Um, oh, that's the one you want? Okay. So I'll bring home to you. Josh can make sandwiches with his feet while listening to Keep the Sneak. No, Josh doesn't do anything with his feet, but put them inside shoes. That's it. Everybody knows, bro. Keep your fucking feet away from me. Ranch and bacon. I do not tweak. I do not tweak. I do not twerk. I don't do any of that.
Yes.
I hope you don't twerk.
And your username is kind of way out there, my guy, to say. Trump trying to hide the Epstein files. Why? Because that's his homeboy for 20 plus years, and they sat around and ogled young girls together. So why would he want to put them on blast? That's his people. Oh, is Fume in here? Salute, Fume. I didn't see you, but I see Farmetto say hi to you. Good to see you, man. So, I don't know if other people are like this. Oh, there you go. You done pissed off, babe. She'll knock you out the game. I can know how to make something. Oh, Jasmine, call your sister, please. I can know how to make something, and yet I will still look at the recipe. Right? It's I don't know. Like it's just a double checking or an insecurity or so. I don't know what it is, but boil water, add pasta. Yeah, I know that. Okay, look, this is what we're gonna do. Well, she just called me.
I know, I've called you twice.
Okay. What's up, Jay Campos? He said Rascaloni. What's this? Did you hear Trump slip today, though? He said, we went through the files and everything in there about me is fake. Oh, for real? Yes.
Kayla said she's at mom's. She's asking if you're going to come get her.
I will come get her. Is she ready right now? Tell her I'm just finishing up getting dinner going, and then I'll go get her.
Okay.
Is she ready?
Are you? You ready? She's ready.
Okay, and then tomorrow in the morning, am I bringing her back to Galt to get her car, or am I just going to take her to ARC for a swim
Are you?
and leave her car there?
Take you back to golf for your car, or is he just going to take you straight? She said to the swim meet.
Okay, I'll take her to the swim meet.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
He's finishing up getting dinner done and then he's going to go get you.
Yeah, so give me just a couple minutes.
20 minutes, he said.
Couple minutes. Jazz, read the instructions on this and see if you can handle this yourself. Got an audio circulating. I can't wait to hear the wild excuses that come up from this. Yeah, that's wild.
Hi, people.
So you would just use that pot. So, there you go. Hey. We're gonna make
Mayonnaise?
2 packs.
I forgot this puts mayonnaise in
Yes,
it.
you gotta double it because you got 2 boxes, but we have everything. We have the mayonnaise in the fridge. I bought some yesterday.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I've
Alright.
made this before, like a million times.
Right. Okay.
Okay, there's a knife binder that almost just
So
stabbed
how about?
me.
That's okay. I've been stabbed before. It doesn't even hurt as bad as people
Don't
think.
be stabbed in front of me.
So, yeah, go ahead and make that, and then here's the trick, though, right? Because it's better when it's cold.
Mm-hmm.
So after the noodles are boiled, before you pour anything in there and do any of that, get the strainer, the little red strainer right here.
Mm-hmm.
Pour the noodles in the strainer, and put on
Water?
the cold water, and cool it down so that it's cold.
I remember I used to do that with pasta that's supposed to be warm.
Yeah.
And then Mom and you would get mad at me because I wasn't supposed to do that.
No, I didn't get mad at you. If it's supposed to be cold, it's good.
No, it wasn't supposed to be cold. And then I'd put the cold water over
Oh
it.
yeah, then you're
Just turned
fucking
on
up.
the faucet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you're messing up.
Yeah.
So this
And
is meant to be cold.
Is
and
this
that-
on? Is that the water?
No, I didn't
heater?
start it yet. I just filled up the pot and put it right there. Here.
My hair's so clean.
This is gonna build up pressure and then cook for 12 minutes.
Yeah.
And then when it's done, it needs to naturally lose steam for like 10, 15 minutes. So by then I should be back already.
I don't know how to use the Instant Pot, so that's Elisha's thing.
Yeah, it's fine.
Elisha, you know how to use the Instant Pot, right?
That ain't rocket science. Just don't touch it and it'll be fine.
So
It'll
just
go
don't
to-
do anything with that?
Right, at some point it'll start counting up on the minutes. And then when it reaches 12, it'll stop. And it'll start letting steam out. But don't touch that. It'll let it out little by little and it'll start counting again for how long it's taking.
Right.
And as long as it stops short of 15, it'll be fine.
Right.
Okay? So I'm having a whole conversation with you, and look, all these people just got off the live because I was jaw jacking with you. Yes. Hi. You want to say hi, Elijah?
No.
Hey, look at the boy's haircut though. Huh?
No.
More like a blanket.
Hey, show me a haircut, bro.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Where about the
Nah.
AirPod case at?
No.
You're being hella extra right now.
Leave me alone.
All right, your mama.
Man,
I'm
But your mama.
Never mind. Let me see. Make sure I have everything I need. Keys. Headphone case. Wallet. Oh, I don't got my vape though. Oh no, I do got a vape. Cool. It might cut off here just for a second as I walk, but hey, how about my name? Or how about my mama? He said, yeah, you know, have to every once in a while. It's just a couple little dead spots right here in Elk Grove. And so if you guys are just patient, I greatly appreciate it. And everything will be all right. Everything gonna see all right. Like Chris Mack said. So let me know if I'm back though. I should be back. Did I miss it? No, we're still cooking. I just had to has me like a CD from the 90s. Skipping. I gotta go pick up my oldest. So she oh yeah, we dropped down to 22 people watching. We was at like 50. Can't hear me? You guys can't hear me. Should be able to. Hold on. Yeah, you should be able to hear me. Well, is that better? I can hear you. Okay. Is that better? Let me know. Probably just because there's no audio still. That's wild. It says it's connected. Alright, I'm gonna give it like 2 minutes. Well, what I can do is this. Because it'll want to connect to the car. Audio's fine to me? Huh, that's interesting. It's gonna want to connect to the car as opposed to my earpieces. I can hear you still. Can't hear you, bro. What the fuck? Hold on. 1 second. It's gonna connect any second now. Yep. Alright, how about now? Can you hear me now? Now it's running through the car stereo, so it should be better. let me know. And if it's not, then we'll just kill this. Nobody can hear you. You have Obama phones. Let me see. Still super low. Alright, let me try this. Hold on. Maybe it's just not meant to be. But I'll try this earpiece. Try the other ear. What's up, Shadow? There we go. What's up, Shadow? Good to see you, man. How's that? Is that better? We hear loud and clear. Oh yeah. You guys check out MODENT. I'll say he's one of the most ethical people on YouTube. You know, he was targeted in the past, probably a couple years ago now, um, where people were like, "Oh, you're doing this for views and clickbait and everything else," and he showed them that he's not monetized. And I think he couldn't get monetized early on because he was on a lot of competitions. He played like a rap video from somebody from the north and a rap video from somebody from the south, and use his expertise in the industry to kind of judge them, right, fair and unbiased, even though he's from Southern California. And so, you know, that kind of stuff's all copyrighted. You can't monetize anyways, but he just never did it. So his content, when you watch his content, uh, what you're getting is just a man who wants to share his views with people. Uh, you know, he just wants to share his opinion. He's not making any money off of it. Um, you know, and, which I don't think there's anything wrong with monetizing your channel on YouTube, of course. But but he's a straight shooter, man. No pun intended. And I don't think we always agree, right? But more often than not, we do. And I will say that even on times where we don't see eye to eye, I respect what he's saying um, as coming from a sincere place, you know. And and so that really is one of my favorite channels, man. MODENT. And so if you guys want an unvarnished opinion on whatever, uh, you know, tap in with him, and that's what you'll get. And if you don't agree, you can argue with him, and he'll engage with you. He'll debate with you. You know, he's not a sensitive guy, and so yeah, that's a real one. So for those coming in a little late, you see the title about me cooking. I was cooking. I'm making dinner at the house. Uh, you know, I got 3 kids. Biologically, I got 3 kids. All total, I got like 8, but 3 that got my DNA in them, and I got them 2 of them at the apartment right now. My oldest had a swim competition, and so she was up there in Roseville, and her car battery died. It's just a lot, and so she brought it back to her mom's house. So she called, and I got to go pick her up from her mom's. Uh, but the food is cooking on the stove: chicken, bell peppers, onions, some pasta that my daughter Jasmine is making. Um, and I'm gonna pick her up and and then head back. Odds are, honestly, when I get her, I will probably kill the live. I'll see how she's feeling because she might want to talk. She's not gonna want to be on camera, and she's had a rough day, so I'm not trying to get on her nerves. Which sometimes as a parent it's fun, right, to kind of mess with your kids a little bit and get on their nerves because you grow up, you know, they grow up getting on your nerves, right? And so, but you gotta know when is the right time. And tonight's not gonna be the right time when it comes to her. Um, so we'll see. And I just figured I'll keep the live going since I already started it, and take you guys with me on the road. About to jump on 99 South here, and the the reception got a little spotty. We lost 75% of the people that were watching. But if you're still tuned in, man, I appreciate you. And just know I'm back. I took a month off. I had family stuff and health stuff and everything else. But I'm back on the grind and dropping content on a regular basis. And yeah, I'm thankful that I could take a month off and come back and still have an audience, you know? Like I'm humbled by that. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of people, they take a month off, their channel's done. You know, they'll be lucky to get 100 people watching a month later because people have moved on. And so I'm incredibly thankful to you guys that stay subscribed and stay with the bell notifications and stay checking to see if I'm doing stuff. It really means a lot, man. And so thank you. You know, I really do appreciate it. I mean, spaghetti as well. There you go. Yeah, we had spaghetti Friday. So last night. Was it last night? I think so. Because for some reason, and I don't know the science behind it, maybe you guys can tell me, but Kayla, my oldest, she's been told by her coaches to like stack up on carbs before a swim meet, before a competition. And so she's real big on like pasta and that kind of stuff when she's got a competition the next day. And she's an incredible swimmer. She's an incredible swimmer. She swims for her high school. She swims for kind of the community league, right? And she's good, man. She's very good, and she takes it very serious. You know, this girl wakes up and goes to practice at 5:30 in the morning during the summer. She has a job as a lifeguard, and she's a swim instructor. And I could not be more proud of her. I'm just really impressed by her. Like, she's impressive, and so when she's like, "Well, I need pasta," okay, then pasta you get, right? And so we'll see. I'll be out there with her tomorrow. Things got a little mixed up earlier with her mom and the car. And her mom was like, "You need to change your battery and this and that," and got her all hyped and scared. And was like, "You can't turn your car off after you jump it." What happened is she went to the swim meet this morning, and I'm 99.9% sure she just left her lights on. Because she did that yesterday at the apartment, and I caught it and told her, like, "You need to come down and turn your lights on." I'm sure that's all it is. And then she sat there for 8 hours, so her battery died. But she got other people getting in her head, making it all complicated. Need to get a new battery. And I was like, just bring that shit to me, and I'll take the battery over to AutoZone and have them test it and see, do you really need a new battery or what? But you know, what do I know, right? I'm just dad. So I'm like, that's fine. I'm not buying a new fucking battery. And so it looks like I'll wind up taking her tomorrow for day 2 of Champs. So if you're in the ARC area, American River College, if you're in that area and you're not on no weird shit, of course, you don't want to do that. I'll be over there. I'll be over there at the swim competition. Watching these kids demonstrate how all the hard work is paid off during the season, you know? Gotta go, stay blessed everyone I send mine. Hey, I appreciate that film. Love this. Respect to waking up early and grinding. Yeah, she's focused. Let me see the devil. That's kind of a long message to me when I'm driving. I'm driving. Like a lot of people have said before, bro, you and the channel are different. You're one of the realest on YouTube. That's what many of us appreciate. Hey, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. You guys got a lot of options on here, man, of stuff to watch. And nobody's entitled to an audience, you know. So I'm thankful, and sure, I get to help people sometimes, or maybe sometimes my videos are helpful for somebody or encourages them in their sobriety or in making better decisions, and all that's great, but you guys help me a lot too. You know, it's a two-way street. The channel is very therapeutic for me, and the community is very therapeutic. So I'm winning too. You know, absolutely. All right, let's see. This truck in front of me. Let me see if I can show you this. Like what? Can I? Oh, I'm trying to make it where you guys can see it, but also drive and be safe. This is a lot. But he's got his tires kicked out hella to the side. Uh, he, yeah, his tires are way kicked out to the side. Let's see. Get this to stay. There we go. But I'm getting ready to get off the freeway here in a second. It's exactly how my Dodge Ram sits. Okay. It's just a trip, but I don't think I would be comfortable with my tires, like, just in terms of driving and parking and that kind of stuff. I have an awareness of the size of my vehicle, whatever vehicle I'm driving. And I think the tires kicked out, fuck, that's a good, 6-8 inches, man, on the side, would throw me off, personally. Gotta have meat and sauce and cooking spaghetti. Absolutely. Absolutely. I use turkey meat for almost everything, aside from burgers. Right? Burgers are still ground beef. You just can't mess up burgers. But aside from that, I use ground turkey as a replacement, or as a substitute, I guess, for just about anything that I make that takes ground beef. And if you season it right, you really can't tell the difference. You know, it's not it takes on the flavor of however you season it, And so this magnet is not as strong as advertised, do I tell you? So that's what we did in the spaghetti sauce. I had some ground turkey and put that in there. And yeah, the kids love it. Once you drive it a month or two, you get used to it. Yeah, that makes sense. I remember years ago, I bought a Cutlass on like 22s, right? And that's not really my style. I like smaller rims. I'm old. But so I had a buddy of mine whose brother had caught a case. He was in the middle of fixing up his car. It was primer gray, and he had the rims on it, and that was about as far as he had gotten. And then he caught a case, and he wasn't going to be coming home anytime soon. So his brother was like, "Man, I got to sell the car just to kind of put money on his books." And I wasn't in the market for a car, but I happened to have a couple bucks. This is when I was living in East Palo Alto. He's from Hayward. And so I was like, yeah, why not? And I bought it. Well, I had never driven a car with oversized rims. And it wasn't lifted or anything. It's like they just put the bigger rims on there without modifying anything. So it would rub in the wheel well. And I really had to change the way that I turned. That was the biggest adjustment, right? Is making wider turns and that kind of stuff. And it took me a minute, but I got used to it. And yeah, it was dope. It was a cool little car, but it was hot. You know, riding around in the hood and all the tattoos and everything else. What's up, Fat TV? Good to see you, homie. it proved to be a little bit too much. It got me too much of the wrong attention, so I wound up selling it. But all right, pulling up to my daughter's. Let's see how she feels when she gets in the car. What's going on with the one? Stamp Steven,